Hello, as I mentioned yesterday, when I went to hospital I took off my trusty garment. They kept telling me how much I was detraining and telling me things I didn't really want to know. I've been trying to walk for about an hour a day, every day since the operation, since I've been home. Today, for the first time, I actually went out for a walk on my own outside of the garden. I'm trying to keep my heart rate well into the silver zone, into the grey zone, so basically warm up area, which I've been told by the doctors needs to stay there for a while. It's actually quite a stressful experience in some ways. The doctors and everyone warns you that it will affect your confidence. As soon as your heart rate starts going up, you have to remind yourself that everything's working again. And it is okay, but obviously the graphs need to settle. So first walk, I'm going to try and keep that rhythm up for the next week or so before I've got my first review with the GP. Then there will be a review with another cardiologist. So putting the Garmin on again feels like a step forwards, a step back to my previous normality. So that's my little update for today. In terms of food, I've been trying to stick to very much a plant-based, high bean, high fiber content diet. The morphine that they give you in hospital can bung you up a bit. Actually, I've been quite lucky. Doesn't seem to have affected me like that, but I've been very conscious of keeping my fiber levels up. I've tried not to use the morphine. They also give you option of up to 4 doses of paracetamol a day, which I think is for me was too much. I've managed to get myself down to the point where I just take 2 paracetamol before I go to bed. That's really so that I'm relaxed when I sleep, because what I was worried about was holding myself unnaturally to avoid pain where the cuts are, and then sleeping in an awkward position. But I've got myself off most of the paracetamol. Everything else is prescribed. So see how it goes from there.